Because of the Youth Career Connect grant, we gather here today to highlight education. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our guest of honor, President Obama.
Hello, Mustangs.
While the chances that a president of the United States will visit your high school are about 1,000,000 to 1, the odds are even worse that when he gets there, he'll announce that you've just won a learning lottery worth $7 million. But that's just what happened at Bladensburg High School as Barack Obama brought all the majesty and some of the money of the presidency to a school system that is doing all the right things.
Because last year we launched a national competition to redesign America's high schools for the 21st century, the 21st century economy. And I'm proud to say that your hard work here has paid off because one of the winners is Prince George's County. Good job.
What does that buy us in terms of our kids' futures?
So it's going to help us align the work of the academies that we've been establishing. And so at Bladensburg, where we are this morning, there's a biomedical health academy, and there's an IT academy. And, so Dimensions and Lockheed Martin and other, businesses are engaged in this grant with us. So it's going to help us really get our kids ready to go to work. That's really the bottom line, getting our kids ready for work.
The so-called Youth Career Connect grant, aimed at better preparing students for the world of work through updated curricula and a wide network of corporate and community supporters, will put Prince George's students in a perfect position for the jobs of the future.
So what we've put in place is additional support services. So this grant will enable us to bring in nonprofit partners with the Latin American Youth Council as well as Hillside Work Scholarship Corporation. And so working with our students, they'll provide wraparound services in the form of job coaching, mentoring, career advising, college advising. They'll help students not only in the classroom but also in their home life as well.
The president commended Bladensburg High's biomedical program for already doing what Youth Career Connect could do for the rest of the country. From detailed human anatomy classes to simulated medical crises staged at Prince George's Community College, future nurses, EMTs, and other health professionals are acquiring job-ready skills right now. In fact, even though he was a bit of a germaphobe, the commander-in-chief strode into a biomedical class to see for himself what career connection looks like.
This is serious right here. I'm not going to catch anything getting too close, am I? No. You sure? You positive? I got a little worried when I went in the classroom. Everybody was wearing goggles and vests, and I didn't have my goggles. But they assured me it was safe. But some of you Mustangs are pushing yourselves to get industry-recognized certifications in nursing, while other students on this winning team are studying cutting-edge technology and getting hands-on internship experience at local businesses. And we know these are skills that will be in demand.
Although they appeared outwardly cool to be bantering about bacteria with the president, the students and their teachers knew that day's lesson on epidemiology would be one for the ages.
I was kind of scared at first. I was shaking. And then he had asked me to read the case study to him and tell him about the patient's history. And I was just like, oh, I hope I don't mess up.
We were still doing our work, so we didn't really stop and, ogle the man. I mean, he's just like us, just like you and I, except, leader of, the country.
The free world, yes.
First, the president came into the room like a hurricane. He started from one end, went to the other end. How you doing? Greeting everyone. Asked them what they were doing. We sort of had to calm the president down first, and then the students started explaining what they were doing in their case studies, why they were doing it, the whole rationale, and we went from there.
Citing the workplace competition American students will face from the likes of China and India, Mr. Obama ended his remarks as he began them, as cheerleader-in-chief for education.
We want an education that engages you, We want an education that equips you with the rigorous and relevant skills for college and for a career. And I'm confident, meeting these young people, they were incredible. And a couple of them giggled a little bit when I walked in, but after they kind of settled down, they were, they knew their stuff, and they were enjoying it.
But perhaps those enjoying themselves most that day were the students who got to sit on the stage and then got a personal youth career connection in the form of a presidential handshake.
I'm just so excited because it's the first time I'm seeing the first black president of the United States of America. And just to see him up there, talking about our school and how we're, congratulated for being part of the youth career program, it's such an amazing feeling.
Wow.
Yeah.
He shook your hand, didn't he?
Yeah, he shook my hand.
What'd you say to him?
I said, keep up the good work, Mr. President, because he's working on Obamacare, also known as the Affordable Care Act, and he's helping with our troops and all that stuff. So I wanted to keep up the good work and not listen to the Republicans like Ted Cruz and all that stuff. So, yeah.
This is Dave Zarin reporting.